Hello and welcome to the Alexandra Wenman Show. Today I'm going to be talking to you about crystals once again, and one of my favorite crystals, which is this beauty called Labradorite. This is a really lovely piece of Labradorite that I acquired fairly recently. It's quite smooth. You can also get variations of Labradorite. I have a ring of a stone called Spectrolite, which is also related to this stone. And the thing that I love most about Labradorite is that it's very iridescent. It's beautiful to look at. You can see the gorgeous golden, green and iridescent colors that come through in this stone. But the thing about Labradorite is that it's both very grounding and also very expanding. It's a stone that's great for spiritual work, for expanding your consciousness. It will heal and balance all of your energy centers, your chakra points, or what I like to call the three treasures. And it will help you to reach a higher state of consciousness whilst remaining very grounded on the earth plane. And what I love is that it's so almost to look at. It shows you what it does. It's very multifaceted, very multidimensional stone. You could gaze into this stone for hours and probably end up doing some scrying. I can actually, while I'm holding it up, I can actually see a face in this stone. I don't know if anyone else can see it. But it's a beautiful stone to work with. So when I work with Labradorite, what I like to do is just hold it. I always hold the crystal in my left hand if I'm going to be working with it. For me, this is my receiving hand, and it's also the feminine side of the body, so it connects to the intuition, the right brain being the opposite. So I like to hold the crystal in my left hand, and then I connect to crystals as though they have their own consciousness, because they do. It's like they're little beings that are obviously very ancient, very wise. And the thing about the stones is that they're much older than us. They were here from the dawn of time. And all crystals really are record keepers. So if you want to tune into the energy of the crystal, you could actually ask it for information, and it will connect with your higher self and bring you any answer to any question that you need clarity on. So I hold the crystal in my left hand, and then I bring in a pillar of light around me. Imagine that you're sitting in a column or a pillar of pure light, pure white light. And in your own way, do whatever protection you need to do. I call in my angelic guardians, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Metatron, Sandalphon, any angels that you feel particularly connected to, or your higher self. You can put a bubble of protection around you. Just make sure you feel nice and grounded. So, to expand your awareness, you don't have to leave or fly off anywhere. You just stay grounded in your body and expand from there. And then when I'm working with a crystal, I like to imagine that I'm amplifying the energy of the crystal. So I ask the crystal, dear Labradorite, please will you amplify your energy and connect with me through my heart, and allow your qualities to be expanded through my energy field so that I can work with you, so that I can connect with you. And as I'm doing this, I'm quite clairvoyant. I'm also, all of us are clairsentient. We're all feeling beings. So I would suggest that you begin with your feelings. What feelings is the crystal evoking within you? And I can imagine that this crystal is starting to send a pulse or a wave of energy through my left hand. And this energy is flowing in a wave up my left arm and through my whole energy field, so that my whole energy field is now filling with the qualities, the properties, and the energy of Labradorite. Very mystical stone, but it's also just such a calming stone. A lot of people see this stone as the teacher stone. And as I'm connecting with the energy of this crystal, I'm being shown a beautiful lush rainforest and lots of energy of green. And to me, I mean, colors will mean different things to different people, but to me, green, I'm wearing green today, green is a very healing color. It's connected with the energies of Archangel Raphael as well, and also with just general physical healing and vitality. So you might think of green as being a color of abundance as well. Abundance and prosperity. And what I'm being shown while I walk through this lush rainforest is that they're showing me, as I walk through this lush rainforest, a path opening up, and it's a very golden path. And I'm being shown bees, lots of bumblebees. So there's the golden energy mixed with the green energy of the labradorite. And to me, bees are a real symbol of prosperity, of tasting the nectar of life, of higher consciousness, of sacred geometry because of the honeycomb. All sorts of different meanings with bees, but it's almost defying what shouldn't be possible, because the bees, the size of their wings is so tiny, but their body, especially the bumblebee, the body is so huge that they shouldn't be able to be aerodynamic, and yet they are. So if you want to connect with, if you have a labradorite crystal, even better, but if you don't, you can connect with the energy of this one. You don't actually have to be in the vicinity of the crystal to invoke its energy. So if you're watching this video, just tune into the energy of this crystal and ask this particular crystal to amplify its energy in your energy field so that you can connect and receive the guidance that you need from this crystal. So, you know, you could ask for an image, you could ask for a message, you could ask for a word. You could ask if there's any guides that are connected with the energy of this crystal or that work on the same vibration of this crystal. So while I'm tuning in to the crystal, the guide that most prominently is stepping forward now for me is Archangel Raphael, who, as I said, is the angel of healing, science and knowledge. He brings vitality, he brings healing. As I film this video, I'm actually on holiday in Cambodia, having a really nice, relaxing time, and it's been very needed because I've been working very hard. So having some time for rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation has been really necessary. And I'm really pleased that at the last minute I packed my labradorite with me so that I can sit and meditate with this crystal today. So see how you go. Connect with labradorite. When you're finished with your message, just thank the crystal and ask it to anchor the healing that you've received into your physical reality so that you can actually feel the positive effects of this crystal's energy, and it will stay with you for as long as you need. If you're watching this video at nighttime, it's a good idea to ask the labradorite crystal's energy to create a sphere of light or energy around your energy field so that you can integrate whatever healing or properties you've received during your time with the crystal. And just thank the consciousness of this ancient stone for imparting its wisdom, for bringing you whatever you need to know, whatever healing you need to receive. Thank it. And then when you're ready, just bring yourself back into your pillar of light. Just imagine that white light is cleansing through your aura. Make sure you're nice and grounded and protected in your body. And then whatever way you need to seal off your energies or bring your vibration back to 3D waking reality, you can do that. I tend to ask my energy field to shrink back in, to become body shaped once again. And I always work with the angels, so I ask Archangel Michael to place a cloak of protection around me, or I put spheres of protection around me. Always do everything through your higher self first. So even if you are working with angels, make sure that your higher self is the primary guide, the one that's in charge. So ask your higher self now to ground you and bring you right back into 3D waking reality. And imagine that you're zipping up all of your chakras, zipping up your energy field, sealing all of these energies in, and then you're ready to come back into waking consciousness, bringing all of the magical properties of this beautiful stone into your everyday waking life with you. So when you open your eyes, you don't disconnect from what you've just experienced, you bring it with you. The whole purpose of all of this work is to ground heaven on earth. And what better stone to work with than beautiful labradorite to ground the multidimensional divine nature of our divine selves into our human everyday reality. So thank you for watching.